Transparency, openness, public accountability, all values that Albuquerque's new police chief and his administration have pledged to uphold as they battle to fix the badly battered department. So, when News 13 began asking questions about APD's handling of a crimes against children case, the department quickly and forthrightly responded, right? Here's Matt Grubbs on special assignment.
In February of 2013, Albuquerque police had solid evidence that Ruben Nieto was dealing in child pornography. It wasn't until May of this year, 15 months later, that Nieto was arrested by a different agency for a different batch of child porn. While the first child porn case sat on an APD detective's desk, Nieto allegedly raped his teenage daughter. APD did investigate that claim, and while the department thinks it's true, it once again failed to arrest Nieto, and the child porn charges piled up. Why didn't APD make the child porn arrest that could have put Ruben Nieto behind bars instead of leaving him in a position to allegedly rape his daughter? Well, we didn't get an answer for our initial story, but we did uncover a string of emails between top brass at APD, City Hall, and their communication staff as they discuss whether or not to respond. It shows a department very concerned with public image as public accountability takes a back seat. Initially, the conversation was almost all about the case, and within a few hours, top department officials and City Hall knew which APD units handled Nieto's child porn case and the alleged rape. Instead of explaining to the public what happened, APD's new spokeswoman, Janet Blair, suggested to the chief and the mayor's office it would be better to stay silent. The emails show no one, from the chief to the assistant chief to the mayor's communications director, objected.
News 13 has learned that APD was
3 days after the story aired, and after another request for a public explanation, the emails show Blair suggested to her bosses to let the story go and hope it has no legs, getting lost in the next week's news. APD has steadfastly refused to sit down to discuss the case, and they won't talk about the emails either. Instead, Blair sent a statement this evening claiming APD detectives were, quote, actively investigating the case. But she did not provide evidence of their investigation and couldn't say why, despite a mountain of evidence that he had been sharing child porn for months. Ruben Nieto was a free man the day the department believes he raped his daughter. On special assignment, Matt Grubbs, KRQE News 13.
The child pornography charges against Ruben Nieto have gone to a grand jury, but the rape case is still at the district attorney's office. A spokeswoman for DA Carrie Brandenburg says prosecutors are waiting for additional evidence before deciding how to proceed.